Hey family.
Hi,
my name
so easy for me to say what I'm thinking. It's so obvious for you, my heart keeps beating. I don't mind. Something about you that keeps me alive. How can I get to you this time? I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't blame you, it's easy when I lose the fight. Keep me in your mind, I swear I'll do the time. Promise me we'll be alright. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. You set me on fire, kept me burning inside. There's a feeling it's telling me to run, but I won't hide. I don't mind. Something about you that keeps me alive. How can I get to you this time? I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't blame you, it's easy when I lose the fight. Keep me in your mind, I swear I'll do the time. Promise me we'll be alright. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't blame you, it's easy when I lose the fight. Keep me in your mind, I swear I'll do the time. Promise me we'll be alright. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. It's so easy for me to say what I'm thinking. It's so obvious for you, my heart keeps beating.
Back-to-back music on the underground.
We're not about the hashtags and the likes.
We about good music.
Brothers and sisters!
Check this out.
High definition radio. The underground.
Shall we proceed?
Yo, check this out.
Durban streets, what's poppin'? It's the Vooka
Breakfast show.
Monday to Friday.
So easy for me to say what I'm thinking. It's so obvious for you, my heart keeps beating. I don't mind. There's something about you that keeps me alive. How can I?
It's another beautiful Friday morning right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. A very good morning. I hope that you guys are doing good wherever you are tuning in from. And you know that we've got you covered because it is Friday. We are activating that mood, and TGIF is a hashtag that we are using this morning. Thank God it's a Friday as we are wrapping up the week. We're not just wrapping up the week, only us, but we are also wrapping up the week with you. So please do make sure that you engage with us across all social media platforms. We have Vooka Breakfast Show right now. We are live on YouTube. We're also live on the underground radio. And to enhance the experience of listening to audio only Vooka Breakfast Show, you can download the app, which is both available on iOS and Android. Our WhatsApp line is open for calls and for voice note. Dial the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. On YouTube, or the hashtag to use is hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, hashtag Vooka Nation, and of course hashtag TGIF. And of course, just to keep those hashtags going, you can also add your own, because that's what we are always doing right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show each and every Friday morning. My name is Moeketsi. I'm happy and excited to be with you throughout this morning up until the hour 10 o'clock. And of course, you know that our most important ingredient of the day is to make sure that you go out and travel together with your friends and families, just to take some of the places that we have traveled or that we still have to travel to on our bucket list. Behind me, you're seeing pictures and you're asking yourself, what are we highlighting this morning? So for this morning, I want you to go and check out the Vincent Nature Reserve, located near the Port Maasberg in South Africa's Northern Cape. Is a 3,500 hectare eco destination renowned for its mysterious roaring sands. These white dunes formed over millions of years amid a deep hum when a grain vibrate under hot, dry conditions. The reserve is a home to over 170 bird species, antelope and nocturnal mammal like the pangolin and the aardvark. Visitors enjoy the 4x4 trails, hiking, stargazing and dune boarding, alongside 4-star chalet and camping facilities. With its unique geology, wildlife and cultural legends, Vincent offers an unforgettable blend of adventure and conservation in the green Kalahari. So that's what we have for you on this beautiful morning. I hope that you're taking that on your bucket list. If it's not there, please do make sure that you edit and you let your friends and family that you found a new place that you guys can travel to. So let us know in the comment section what you think. If you have been there, share some of the memories with us by dialing the number 060-493-3226 or using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show coming through on our comment section. So what we're gonna do right now is to take a short break, and then I'll be back with your latest sports and news headlines.
요즘 내 얘기가 재미없어진 이유를 찾았어. I've been wasting all this time finding words to let go. Cause I'm looking for Neverland.
And once again, a very good morning. Let us give you some of your top stories making headlines this morning. Starting off with your first headline, Julius Mkhwanazi arrested in latest blue light saga development. Authorities have made a fifth arrest in the ongoing blue light saga, with Julius Mkhwanazi reportedly arrested while already in custody. The latest development adds another layer to an investigation that has attracted significant public and political attention. Law enforcement agencies are expected to continue probing the circumstances surrounding the case as scrutiny grows over those implicated. The arrest signals that investigations remain active and could lead to further legal proceedings in the coming weeks. Your next headline, ANC race against the IEC deadline amid the Eastern Cape dispute. The ANC is working to meet critical IEC deadlines while managing an internal dispute in the Eastern Cape that threatens to complicate election preparations. The disagreement comes at a crucial stage as political parties finalize processes ahead of local government polls. Party officials are under pressure to resolve outstanding issues while maintaining organizational stability and compliance with electoral requirements. The outcome could influence preparations and campaign efforts in key regions. My last news headline, MK Party expels members as DA unveils key mayoral candidates. Political activity ahead of the election continued to intensify as the MK Party announced the immediate expulsion of 2 members while the DA introduced its mayoral candidates for the Umhlatuze and Rey Nkonyeni municipalities. Both developments highlight how parties are refining leadership structures and strengthening campaign strategies before voters head to the polls. The announcement are expected to shape local political dynamics and influence campaigning in strategically important municipalities. That's all for your news headlines. Heading over to your sports news, starting off with football news. Gabriel frustrated as Richards Bay led Chiefs back into the match. Richards Bay coach Ronnie Gabriel believe his side failed to capitalize on golden opportunity to secure a first Betway Premiership victory of the season after drawing 2-2 with Kaizer Chiefs. Gabriel pointed to a missed one-on-one chance that could have stretched the lead to 3-1 before Chiefs equalized. Despite the disappointment, he praised the team's tactical execution and commitment against a strong Chiefs outfit. Richards Bay have now drawn 3 successive league matches and look to convert promising performances into wins when they face Amazulu next. On your rugby news, Pollard backed to steady Springbok in a must-win test. A veteran fly half, Henry Pollard, has been identified as a key figure in South Africa's attempt to level the series against New Zealand in Cape Town. Following the Springboks' tactical collapse at Ellis Park, attention has tended to Pollard's experience, leadership and game management. Coaches and analysts expect him to bring structure and composure in what could be wet condition at the DHL Stadium. With All Blacks leading the series, South Africa will need discipline, execution and forward dominance translated into points if they are to avoid further setbacks. Cricket news, Root reinforces standfall as England addresses off-field issues. England fast bowler Josh Tang says Captain Joe Root has delivered a clear message about professionalism and conduct following another off-field controversy involving the national squad. Root reportedly held robust discussions with players after Bryden Cass was withdrawn from the selection following an incident under review by cricket authorities. Tang said players fully understand expectations and responsibility that comes with representing England. The team enters the second test against Pakistan, determined to keep the focus on cricket after several alcohol-related incidents have overshadowed performances during the past year. That's all for your news and sports headlines. If you want to share your thoughts with us on these headlines, you can use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. Right now, we're going to take a short break and then we'll come back with your latest weather update and your market rates for this morning.
Stay humble, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the fire and the pain in my mama's eyes. I was just a little boy, I always wonder why. Cause you couldn't help raise me by your side. I was taught to speak the truth and never tell a lie. But I know you wasn't capable of homicide. You was just a real always down the ride. I thank God that he gave you a second time. You got caught up in the field, but you still alive. For the fam, yeah, I know you never jeopardized. All the time that you did it only made you wise. Collect call 30 seconds, yeah, I love you. Learned a lot of life lessons from my uncles. This a letter letter to my pops up top, and it's still cops. I don't eat pork chops, no. ISO, we got the city on lock, it's going down, young jock, yeah. Then they put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was waste your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile, it's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line. All these trials, tribulation, all these trials, situations, trials we be facing, times we was waiting. Now we at the finish line, now we at the finish line. Damn near fell, got the call on my cell that my pops got robbed and he got shot up. I was working at SP, that was in KP. I was focused on making me $1. His business got lost, his life almost cost. I was in the parking lot thinking about my grandma. He got sent home back to Trini, had to make a way up, and some youngins tried to take it off from him. I remember days right before I graduated, had to go to Jersey. It was visits in a state pen on the other side of the glass. Yeah, things moving fast at the time. Now I really couldn't face him. I ain't understand till my mom sat me down like a man, and that day, yeah, it changed me forever. I wanted revenge, but I'ma get it when I make it out. And I put him in that Miami weather. Combos on the WhatsApp got me moving real tight, cause you never turn your back even when it got spooky. Know for a fact you ain't cut me no slack. You will rewind time, yeah, like it was a movie, but it's real life and we gotta look ahead. Glad you alive, I don't gotta say you dead. Only the strong survive, it's the reason you here. Cheers to the next couple years, yeah. Then they put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was waste your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile, it's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line. Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. What happened? We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one.
Great music just to kickstart your beautiful Friday morning. We've got you covered because this is where you belong. Every weekdays, Monday up until Friday, the Vooka Breakfast Show has you covered. I hope that you guys are feeling good and of course looking forward to this beautiful Friday morning, because this is where we are wrapping up the week and heading to the weekend. If you have any plans for the weekend so that we can have our weekend recap highlights on Monday, please let us know what will you be up to, because I know it's month end. A lot of people are having a lot of plans, visiting friends and attending concerts, and of course when it comes to sports, others will be at the stadiums, enjoying the atmosphere that comes with the vibrancy and the energy that you will be wherever you are. 16 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock, you are still hanging out with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, making sure that your day starts with energy and positivity. You can connect with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now, we are live on YouTube. We are also live on Underground Radio. To enhance the experience of listening to audio only, please download the app, which is both available on iOS and Android. WhatsApp line, it's a chilly Friday morning out there. There's a little bit of a cold breeze, and if you are looking forward into heading out, this is if you are in any of these cities, this is what you need to expect in terms of your weather update. If you are currently in Johannesburg right now, it's 10 degrees. Of your weather update. If anything happens, if there are any changes, don't worry, we will have you covered in terms of what you need to expect when it comes to your weather changes. And then heading over to your market rates for this morning, 28th of August 2026, a beautiful Friday morning. Let's look into how the rand is doing with other currencies out there. Starting off with your US dollar, it's currently trading at 15 rand 99 cents. The Great British Pound is currently trading at 21 rand 71 62 cents, and lastly the Japanese yen is currently trading at 10 cents. And then heading over to your commodities for this morning, a barrel of Brent crude oil is currently at 1,551 rand 65 cents. Gold is currently at 43 your market rates. We will be back, of course, next week Monday, same time, same place, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. So much to unpack because it is a Friday. You know that the conversations that we have, they always prep us for the weekend ahead of us. But just before we do that, you know that I'm not always alone. I'm with the best team, making sure that we keep you cool, we keep you warm, we keep you, energized for the rest of this morning. Joining me right now is Mr. B. How's it going, my good sir?
All is well, Mo. Happy Friday. Thank God it is a Friday. Super excited. I always love Fridays because that means I've got an additional 2 days to rest. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to it. And on your end?
Yeah, it's looking forward. But because tomorrow I will be with my friends attending a funeral, that came up at my friend's family. So it's something that happened during the week because we had plans, right? So it shows that sometimes you would have plans and then something just drastically come up, and of course we have to go there and support. But I am looking forward to being with them tomorrow. But Friday, of course, is the most important day just to prep yourself for the weekend, because if you don't, trust me, you'll find yourself on Sunday not ready for the next weekend.
I mean, speaking of things that you don't necessarily prepare for, remember last year around this time, I think it was September 30th. Nathi Mthethwa went over to France, and that's where he met his untimely death, right? But now there hasn't been a report that has been given of his of how he died by the French investigators. So South Africa is still waiting for the official French report into the death of former ambassador Nathi Mthethwa, despite French authorities reportedly concluding their investigation. So but then it's like, guys, where's the report? Because this comes after Mkhwanazi came out and started speaking and name dropping his name, and then all of a sudden he died. But the premise here is that South Africa has not yet received the final investigative report from France, and we're approaching 1 year now. So acting police minister Kachalia confirmed that no formal outcome has been communicated to South African authorities. And the absence of the report continues to raise questions about what information remains outstanding. Uguti, was there foul play, or did he actually commit suicide? Right? And also as to the reasons as to why that happened. But then the matter remains politically significant because Mthethwa's senior role and the public scrutiny that followed his death, right? So now the question more is that if French investigators completed their work months ago, why is South Africa still waiting for the official report?
Exactly.
Maybe the report came out.
Yeah.
It's just that Bagai keep okay. he was murdered or he did actually commit suicide.
Yeah. I mean, even the implication at the commission, I feel like maybe they are waiting for everything, the interim report, to be submitted. And then after then, the president will look into the whole thing. If there are people who are going to be held accountable, if there are people who are going to be prosecuted, then I feel like the official report will come. Because it will be said to, find some of the things that Nathi Mthethwa has done. Maybe he has, missed, he is part of the corruption syndicates that were taking part.
Yeah.
But now prosecuting him while he's not here, I mean, I think it puts a lot of stress, on his family.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe they are waiting for the whole report of the Madlanga Commission, and then after then, they are going to bring the final report to say, guys, this is what happened to Nathi Mthethwa.
Yeah, because Kachalia said that at this stage, no final outcome has been communicated in respect of the investigation. So for people that are wondering what happened to Nathi, what happened in Paris, as it stands, Nathi died after falling from the 22nd floor from the Hyatt Regency Paris Hotel on the 30th of September last year, 2025. And French investigators examined the circumstances surrounding, reportedly found no evidence of a so reports stated that no foreign substance were detected during the investigation. So it's as if there isn't any foul play. But then if you have concluded the investigation, then why don't we have a copy? But then I guess Nami, I'm also putting it in inverted commas and saying, why don't we have one? Maybe we have received it, but we know that it needs to go public so that we know what happened to him. But investigators found a secured window in his room had been forced open with a scissors. Question is, what kind of hotel? Because if you're on the second floor, then 22nd floor, then it means windows are essentially outward facing. So it means someone came from the outside, but I'm just speculating here
on what happened.
Yeah, so no signs of a struggle or foreign substances were detected, right? So it's still a mystery as to how he died. Some people are speculating that based on how these things happened, because there wasn't a photo or CCTV of, a body like Zonkeles, it's like, is he really dead?
Because we want to know. This person was in the ministerial cabinet. So we deserve to know what really happened, to our fellow minister.
Exactly, because when it comes to embassies, right, whenever ambassadors travel abroad, they are somewhat under the protection of those countries to say, look, a national, an ambassador is in the country, so we need to make sure that that individual is protected. And in such an incident, then investigations need to be launched thoroughly so, and then AMA results need to be taken out quickly. But the French say that, look, we have concluded the investigation, but no report has been given. So now, what exactly was contained in the findings that French authorities shared, and what remains undisclosed?
There are a lot of things, because I feel like this is where we need to question about the SAPS involvement in terms of what did they do and what methods did they take to find some of the answers so that they can conclude and investigate on this file. So when it comes to the SAPS involvement, SAPS did not deploy a formal investigative team to France.
Questionable.
2 SAPS members traveled to France on a fact-finding mission. The trip was aimed at facilitating cooperation with French authorities, and lastly, South African authorities relied largely on information supplied by the French investigators. So their hands were tied to say, we are here, so we want to know what really happened to Nathi Mthethwa. And they're like, we are going to give you a report. Till today, it feels like a follow-up has not been done accordingly so that they can find out what really happened.
Yeah, because this also rests on the political tensions of Madlanga Commission as well. Ukuthi just all of a sudden after Lieutenant Mkhwanazi came out, then all of a sudden this is happening as well.
Yeah.
Because he's also one of the individuals that's implicated in all of this, right?
Yeah.
But then in the words of Ukachalia, the South African Police Service did not deploy any investigators to the French Republic in relation to the matter. So there wasn't a joint investigative effort.
Yeah.
The French said, we'll handle it and then we'll give you a report, which apparently the question now is, was there a report given or not? Because the French are claiming that they have. But Mo, what do you think is the implications of stating something that you've done it only to find out that it hasn't been done? Do you think the French are lying? That's the question for this morning. Are the French lying that they have concluded the investigation, number one, and also drafted a report as to what happened on that fateful day?
Yeah. I mean, a reshuffle happened because I think Firoz was just caught in the middle to handle this situation. So Firoz, came through and he was appointed as the acting police minister. Right? So that means now he is taking on the case. He is taking on whatever that he has been left to him. So when he comes through with his words and saying South African police services did not deploy any investigators to the French, Republic in relation to this matter, it raises so many questions.
Yes,
it really raises so many questions to say, okay, what's being put to play now? Like, what's going on here? Are you guys hiding this thing? Are you guys trying to, find ways to say, okay, a report was there and this is what happened to Nathi, and that's all?
Yeah, or even fabricate the report. We never know.
Yeah.
But then in terms of the questions that we were asking earlier, we know that the family, right, is in a position where but they also want to know.
Yeah.
So they've also rejected the conclusion that his death was a suicide. So Bonabati, they don't believe that, and they want more answers. So the family also called for transparency around the circumstances of his death. Concerns remain among some observers about the lack of publicly available detail.
Yeah.
Right. So just to wrap this conversation up, the central issue remains unresolved because South Africa says it has not received the final French report. That's number one.
Yeah.
And then French investigators reportedly completed their investigation and found no evidence suggesting foul play, meaning that he committed suicide. And then lastly, the release of the report could provide greater transparency and help address lingering public concerns. So we just have to wait and see.
A whole ambassador. I mean, these are some of the questions that we need to ask ourselves to say, okay, in terms of him being booked into that hotel, what processes were taken? Where was he? Can we get the pictures or the footage? I mean, there was pictures of the hotel on how it looks like from the outside, but I don't think that ambassadors will be, booked into a room that doesn't have safety and security around it. CCTV and
or even
like
buildings surrounding where he was booked. There's obviously CCTV.
Yeah. So, yep, we will find out. But according to Firoz, South African authorities are still waiting for the official French report. As we are here, we are with you. We are still waiting for the report in terms of what's happening because the family, they don't believe that actually Nathi took his life. So there has been a foul play according to what the family is, stating out there. But the outstanding report remains the most important missing piece in the case. Until it is received, questions around the investigations are likely to continue. And will the report finally provide closure for the family and the public? Because we are asking questions in terms of what is happening and where is the report. So let us know what you think right there by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. You can send us your voice note letting us your thoughts and what you think by dialing the number 060. And then just a quick recap of what we are talking about. We are talking about South Africa still waiting for the official French report into the death of former ambassador Nathi Mthethwa, despite French authorities reportedly concluding the investigation. Remember that this took place last year, and until today, the French reporters haven't given the SAPS their final report.
Yep.
32 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock. What we're going to do right now is to take a short break, and then when we come back, there's so much to unpack in terms of what really took place today in history, and we have that on our archive. So let us see each other right after this.
With a country swing. First we went from the court to the bikes, back to the course of my younger days. Lived through it all, but still nothing changed. Forever be me till I'm in the grave. Face on my problems, don't run away. Stand on my feelings, don't need a chase. Just shoot me straight. I'm like an acrobat, a circus act, like they got me in a cage. I could go tit for tat, the gift, the gab, but can't give it to the hate. I'ma just tip my cap and dip right back to my little happy place. Back on the 9 to 5 again. Steady just working for Saturday. I've been going through the motions, trying to find my way. Never notice if you notice, so I smile and wave. All dry, stay focused, setting my little pace. And now all I have to say, I was the boy with the plan, that turned me into a man.
Sorry, you.
And I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again.
Of course, great music is what we bring you on this beautiful morning. Nick, song titled Did It Again, 33 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock. Before the break, we were still discussing South Africa still waiting for the official French report into the death of former Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa, despite French authorities reportedly concluding the investigation. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag that you need to use just to engage with us. If you are listening on Underground Radio, you can send through your voice note on 0604933226. A comment came through from Miss Q Rams saying, good morning, Vooka Nation. Happy Friday and fruitful Friday to you. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, hashtag TGIF, and hashtag Sivugi. A very good morning to you, Queen. I hope that you are having a good Friday morning and you're looking forward to your weekend. And if you don't mind, you can let us know what are your plans for the weekend, because that's what we are going to be, of course, discussing later before we close off the show.
Absolutely. So every day we strive to give you your history lesson, and how Moeketsi would normally put it is, Mr. Nzima robbed you of your history lesson. And this is what we do right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. So look at this image right here on the screen. Some of you recognize this guy. Mo, do you see who this is?
This is Martin Luther King.
Absolutely, that is Martin Luther King. And today in history, on the 28th of August in 1963, Martin Luther King delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech during the March on Washington. More than 200,000 people gathered to demand civil rights and equality. The speech became one of the most influential addresses in modern history and remains a symbol of hope and justice.
A study has been done in one of the greatest speakers across the world. Mandela was part of the studies. Martin Luther King was part of the studies. Adolf Hitler was part of the studies. That there's a way these guys conduct themselves, right? Even the pacing and how they, talk and address the masses.
Yep.
Because one thing that was stated is how they deliver the speeches. Because if Martin Luther King just said, I have a dream that one day America, it was not going to land. But the way he delivered and addressed the speech to the people, like it landed, because it catches your attention. Like it wants you to listen carefully. Even Madiba, if Madiba kuluma fast,
Trevor did a joke about this where he was giving tutorials on how to sound like Barack Obama, Nelson Mandela, and deliver a speech that is captivating.
Yeah.
So he came through where Barack was getting training from Mandela. No, you need to say it with confidence. You need to do it like this. But if you haven't seen it, just go out online and check it out. So Mo, just adjust the camera there.
Yeah.
But today we're looking at I Have a Dream speech that was delivered by Martin Luther King. And then another thing that happened today in history, most of us are beneficiaries, or at least not beneficiaries, but the people that benefit from such things. But the Toyota Motor Corporation was formed. Toyota.
Toyota.
Yeah, so today, 28th of August in 1937, Toyota Motor Corporation was officially established in Japan. The company grew from a loom manufacturing business into one of the world's largest vehicle manufacturers, producing millions of cars annually and influencing global automotive innovation. Toyota.
One of the best brands that South African love, because I think in terms of getting the parts, because Toyota has so many plants in the country. So yeah, a lot of people will say, you know what, when you have Toyota, you'll never struggle. That's why you have, you know, these old 16 bus taxis, you know, because wherever, if you can stop at the corner, there's a mechanic that has a part, you know, for your car.
Certified by Toyota.
You understand? So even my dad, man, he's a huge fan of Toyota. Till today, he still, you know, wants
Cressida.
No, not Cressida, not Cressida, but he's a huge lover of Hilux. Yeah, Toyota Hilux. Yeah, no, he's a huge fan of the Toyota Hilux.
Like abantu nje that have homelands. Yeah, bayazithanda le moto. If a Hilux Fortuner. They love it.
But he was discouraged because one of his friends told him, Uguti, this car is, one of the cars that are being targeted, in the country. And you would have a lot of these foreign guys taking the cars and then bazisengale because of it's an SUV. Abroad. Yeah, it's a van. And when you look at our neighboring countries, they don't have, a lot of tar roads and things like that. So
Funeka
zone. So when you have a van, it's like you're not safe in Mzansi. But interesting.
Yeah, so in 1937, that's when Toyota Motor Corporation was officially established in Japan. And Toyota also owns Lexus.
I think I heard somewhere.
Yeah, they do own Lexus because with Toyota Lexus Trailer, that's your consumer brand. So they wanted to enter the market where they're looking at luxury cars. And Lexus, they bought a Lexus and then they turned that into a luxury brand that is under the Toyota brand as well.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Very interesting. And also of recent, the Suzuki with the Toyota, there's been a whole lot of collaborations where it's the same engine, just a different body, but the price is different. But anyway, that's that. But anyway, that's it, guys, for your history lesson today, right here on a Friday morning on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Interesting. Yep. I always find these today in history things interesting. Some I personally would think, okay. But like you, the Martin Luther one and the Toyota one, very, very cool stuff, man.
So there's another one that's very interesting. I don't know if you guys are going to find it interesting, but on this day, King Mthethwa was captured.
So I'm joking.
No, I'll tell you why I'm joking. I'm not really interested in this.
Is that him on the left?
Yeah, that's Mthethwa.
I'll tell you why this one I'm not interested in. But go for it, Mo.
Yeah, so on this day, 28th of August in 1879, King Mthethwa of the Zulu Kingdom was captured by British forces following the Anglo-Zulu War. His capture marked a turning point in the struggle for control of Zululand and remains a significant chapter in South African history.
Yeah.
So this day, King Mthethwa was captured.
Captured.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of movies,
yeah.
When someone has been captured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Captured.
Yeah.
So I can imagine I want to find He's captured.
I want to see if I can find this. Sure, Mo.
Very interesting because I think Zulu history is one of the histories that is very interesting in the country. I don't want to lie because we have been told over and over because Zulu people, they pride themselves with their culture on where they come from. Uguti, there was Abu King Tingiswayo, there was King Mthethwa, there was Shaka Zulu. They would go from generation to generation explaining what really happened. But it will be nice to know, okay, when he was captured, what happened? Did they kill him? Wabuya, what conversation did they have with him? Because that's what British are good at. Capture you and they talk with you. They discuss with you, okay, what do we do now? What's the next step? Are you going to seize, all fire or spears because they didn't seize the spears.
No, but I mean, this happened in recent history because this is 1879. So it's not like Shaka back then.
Shaka days.
Yeah, it's not Shaka. So maybe they had pistols, rifles. I mean, look, it looks handsome here. It looks. Hey, Shaka waga.
The 16s, around
1600s.
the 1600s.
Yeah.
1600s.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I'll tell you why this one I'm not really that interested in. I went and I watched the Mthethwa musical. 2021. I'm trying to find the video, but I'm not winning here. But I went and I watched the Mthethwa musical back in 2021 at the Soweto Theatre. And I don't want to lie, guys, and this speaks nothing towards the cast and the production team and whatever else, but I was not impressed. Like it was underwhelming.
The production or even the storyline is
the storyline. Oh, and
maybe the story is interesting. It's just that umbali.
Yes. I was about to say that I could be mingling two things or mixing two things here. You could find that the one possibility is that the storyline is great. It wasn't well told by the cast, or the storyline is poor and the cast really tried its best to bring it to life as much as they can. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I was sitting there and I'm like, okay. Yeah. Like it's like it was like
it wasn't capturing.
Yeah, there I see what you did there. Like the guy who was playing with Mthethwa, he was so underwhelming, and he said like less than 20 lines. Can I like less than 20 lines?
I get his captured.
He's like he's sitting there, and like they had cast like a tall big guy. You know, he had like a slightly bigger belly and was tall, and like he's just. And that's it.
Do you think reference was missing? Because most of the time,
maybe
we try to depict, maybe I can come and say, guys, I've written something about King Moshweshwe. It's something that I've heard, but I didn't follow up on what really happened. Maybe there was a footage or like people who know the rich, deep history of what really took place out there. Because sometimes the plays, even the movies, I'm even seeing the Bioscope, like they're missing a lot of references. It's just like, guys, I don't know, maybe there was no budget. It's like, I guess for a King you're eating.
Maybe.
I mean, look at Shaka Ilembene. The Zulu Nation came out and said, I don't think you are depicting the story of the Zulu Nation in a proper way. So before season 2 came out, there had to be talks. But guys, I don't like the way you are depicting this thing. So mhlawumbe nalapho could be budget, or it could be because certain things you have to go and talk to the Zulu Nation first.
The people,
guys, I'm doing this thing.
The people who the history belongs to.
Elders.
The people who the history belongs to.
Speak to the elders.
Very interesting stuff. Very, very, very interesting stuff. On a day-to-day basis, we always try to give you the number of days, and today is no exception whatsoever. As we are left with 125 days before we say goodbye 2026 and hello 2027. Today we're celebrating 240 days deep into the year of 2026, guys, and today also marks that it is the last Friday of August, and we have just entered into one of my favorite seasons in the year, which is the Virgo season. Goodbye, Leos. Thank you so much. You guys came and stayed, and your stay was quite brief, actually, now that I think about it, because not so long ago we were celebrating Women's Day, right, or leading up to celebrating Women's Day on a Sunday, and today we're almost at the end of the month of August, which is celebrated or dedicated to Women's Month in South Africa. So 240 days with only 125 days remaining, and 34 weeks and 2 days, and 17 weeks and 6 days still remain. It is also a great reminder that the final third of the year is already underway. So with that being said, as you know that as the Vooka Breakfast Show, we are radio where radio meets TV. Today we're commemorating Radio Commercials Day. Radio Commercials Day. And I want to ask you guys something. Do you know the history behind, I'm sure you would know, Mr. B, why old radio commercials used to sound as if they're a bit distorted. I'll give it. Let's go on the radio now. We go on the conversation.
So let me get
Transmission.
my 2 cents on this.
Sure.
It's because when you look at FM, frequency modulation,
Sure.
back then, before FM was introduced, they could not reach high frequencies. So in terms of transmitting signals, one would get something similar to AM as well.
Yeah.
And at the time, they also used mono speakers, like monogram. So I'm thinking it could be for that reason, but I wouldn't.
You're not
sure.
too far off.
Yeah.
You're not too far off. I came across this, I think, a few years ago during COVID, and they explained that that's why sometimes you even find on old vinyls, and this is something that's been happening for the last 10 years or so, where you'd find an old song and they would say, not reprised, but remastered, right? Because what would happen on old vinyls, Mo, is that over time, a song would be created in the key of G, for instance, right? Let's say a song like Emawen, Iweba, Silal, Emawen. And then over the years, the vinyl, because of deterioration, the key in the song or in the songs would slowly go a tone or a semitone lower.
Yeah.
So you play it like 10 years later, it's no longer
So now the question is it the turntable that, let's say for example, these conveyor belts, whatever, where they wear and tear, so it no longer spins the vinyl,
yes,
or is it the actual vinyl itself?
I think the actual vinyl itself.
Okay.
The actual vinyl itself, because also you see how they would from time to time have to change the needle as well because of wear and tear, right? And so with old radio commercials, the exact thing that you just said, the transmission of it would take slightly longer, right? And because of using those monogram phones, that would also distort and affect the sound.
Produce,
yes. How the sound is recorded.
Spectrum,
yes. So that was very interesting to find out, So today we're celebrating Radio Commercials Day, guys. And it recognizes the creativity and the impact of radio advertising. The significance behind this is that it supports broadcasters and businesses. It also encourages creative storytelling, highlights radio's continuing influence, and it is a fitting celebration for everyone working behind the microphone and in media. Shout out. Because this is what we do. Yeah. This is exactly what we do right here where radio meets TV, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show, and in collaboration with our sister station, Underground Radio GBN. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
And then the last one is an interesting one as well, I think, today for me, because I haven't, well, I did actually once last year, towards the end of the year. I wore a bow tie. I did, guys, because
I hate bow ties.
I wore a bow tie, but it was because of a performance, right? Today, we are also recognizing National Bow Tie Day. When was the last time? Bow tie.
I hate bow ties.
I mean, you wore a bow tie at your matric dance.
No.
Did you not?
No, it was a tie, not a bow tie.
Did Mo not wear bow tie with your Scotch suit?
I would never.
Tell the truth, bro.
I would never. I still have the picture right here with me. The last time I wore a bow tie, it was Crutch. Yes. I hated that thing for days. I hate bow ties, man, because I feel like they make you look stupid.
No, man.
Hey, but no, Mo, if it's done right,
if it's done
it looks
right,
good, man.
Looks good.
Think of James Bond, 007 Magati bow tie.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
looks good. Looks really, really good.
I think also it goes with the size, because I've seen people having these big bow
ones.
ties.
Yeah, the big ones. I don't
looks,
agree.
It doesn't look good. That's why it makes you look kind of stupid, by the way. But yeah, I didn't wear a bow tie.
I think it's in how you wear it as an individual.
Yeah.
I think it's in how. I'm trying to find a picture here, but you'll see me. Not the greatest of pictures. Give me this bow tie, but it was for performance. It was for a gig, it was for a performance. And man, we wore bow ties. So today we are recognizing National Bow Tie Day, right? I want to find out from everyone. When last did you wear a bow tie? Especially Matita out there who are maybe not so fond of bow ties like Mo, right? But National Bow Tie Day is recognized on this day, right? And it symbolizes individuality. It represents timeless style. It also is very popular in formal and professional settings. A fun opportunity to add a little flair and confidence to your wardrobe, right? Celebrates one of fashion's most recognizable accessories. I don't know. Are you?
I think I understand why you don't like bow ties. You know why?
Why?
So think of a present. When you wrap a present, there's a bow on top. So mhlawumbe, it's like moshata. When you're getting married, it's like, hey bride, this is your present, wrapped in a bow.
Siglethele,
kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
Maybe that's why.
There's outfits that go, perfectly
well with a bow tie.
Yeah, because they want a tuxedo, it fits perfectly.
Yep,
perfectly. Not if like a suit. I mean, because it also goes with how you wear the bow tie, right? And I don't think like everyone can wear a bow tie. When was the last time you wore a bow tie? I don't think a bow tie.
I can't remember.
No, I wore.
Sometimes when I'm on a bow tie,
I do. When I So you'll see a picture come up now on the screen of me wearing a bow tie. So this was at Meckham actually. This was at Meckham in December for the first annual concert of the Harmonious Chorus, and part of our uniform was white shirts, black
having like
pants,
a
and
bow
a bow
tie.
tie.
So
I personally wouldn't, style like tie, bow tie, like no man, no. It's
I'm a huge
it feels restricting, but it's cool. It's cool. So that's what we're recognizing today, guys. And the last one is Red Wine Day. Remember how a few weeks ago you said you feel like these Ogari they make these these holidays and these observances up? When I saw this one
for profit,
this one, no, I definitely feel like this is the third wine celebration in less than a month. It's the third one, right? But anyway, in the US today, they are recognizing Red Wine Day, which shines a spotlight on vineyards, winemakers, and wine culture. The significance or the relevance here is that it celebrates local wine producing regions, highlights agriculture excellence, and it also supports tourism and hospitality. A toast to craftsmanship, heritage, and quality produce. We usually, last week in you guys tasted it, right? And it makes sense. It makes sense. At least for me, it doesn't. But it was.
You need Wild Island.
I never. Wild Island, guys. But yeah, man, those are some of the observances and the celebrations that are taking place throughout the world, man. In different parts of the world. But on a day-to-day basis, people are celebrating their birthdays. Particularly celebrities that we always recognize on a day-to-day basis. Today, one of my favorite actors in the world is celebrating his birthday, 57 years old. Jack Black is celebrating his birthday today, and he is known for his energetic performance in comedy, family, and adventure films.
It's got a nice name.
Jack Black.
Jack Black, man.
Jack Black movies that come to mind quickly.
Jack Black, School of Rock was the first one.
Yes, sir.
Gully or something.
Gulliver's Island.
Yeah, where he's a giant. Yo, I love that
Gulliver's
movie.
Island or something like that.
I love that
That's
movie.
a cool one, nice one.
And also his character on Jumanji.
Okay.
Again, yeah.
Okay.
And another one that I can think of, King Kong.
Okay.
King Kong as a videographer, where he takes this huge cam with him, trying to
yes,
record.
But
Yeah. So
nice,
those are the movies
one,
that I can recall. Yeah,
nice one. I like that. Very cool stuff. Mr. P, on your side,
Jack Black.
Jack Black movies.
I don't know Jack Black.
Really? Come on, man.
Don't judge me for not knowing Jack, guys.
Jack Black.
I know Jack Daniel.
Jack Daniel.
No, we need to judge.
I know
you,
Jack
man.
Daniel,
Jack
guys.
Black. Yeah. Yo,
but it's like mixing black with Jack. Jack Black.
Jack Black.
What do you drink, bro?
Jack Black.
Anything. Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Daniel. You know
don't know
that joke
Jack
about Nomvete that he says that people are in the bar ordering drinks. Oh, Remy Martin.
Okay, so
Man, Jack Daniels. Jameson, but when I would better Nomvete. Funny, man. But Jack Black is celebrating his birthday today, and he rose to fame by becoming famous through films such as School of Rock and Jumanji. He was born on the 28th, or he is born on the 28th of August back in 1969 in the United States. He is also a member of the comedy rock duo Tenacious D. Yes, I forgot about this one. Very, very cool stuff. The other one that we're celebrating is Jason Priestley, turning 57 as well. Nice one, man. He became a household name through television success. He's best known for portraying Brandon Walsh in Beverly Hills 90210. Do you know this guy? Jason Priestley. I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. I haven't watched the 90210 Beverly Hills 90210 in a while. But something very interesting about him is that he has worked extensively as an actor, a producer, as well as a director. Very, 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 very cool stuff. Birthdays on your side? Anyone?
No one on my side.
No one. 28th August.
Nope.
I think I have someone. 28th August, if I'm remembering correctly. I think Babalosi Topical is celebrating her birthday today, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very cool people. But yeah, I'll have to double check. But anyway, from us as the Vooka Breakfast Show, as the Vooka Nation, and of course as the Broadcasting Boys, the Blanco Network, we would love to help you wish someone a birthday. First of all, we would love to help you
wish trigger happy, eh?
Yes, he is quite. Let us help you wish anyone out there that you know who's celebrating their birthdays by saying
happy birthday.
Happy. Hip hip.
Hooray. Nice one, man. We wish that the rest of the day, the week, the month, and the year will be filled with nothing but love, laughter, and all things great and amazing. You guys completely and absolutely deserve it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1 minute till we hit the hour 9 o'clock. What we're gonna do right now is to take a short break and then come back with your news recap on some of the news headlines that you missed. Not forgetting that you can engage with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. WhatsApp line is open for voice notes and for calls. I see a comment came through from Miss Q. My plans for the weekend is bonding with Princess. I'm taking her to the stadium for the first time, so I'm looking forward to that, which is very, very interesting. And please come back with those weekend highlights, for us next week Monday, and let us know how was the trip to the stadium, and did you guys
what game are you guys watching? What game are you guys watching?
Are they watching?
Yeah,
right.
That would be cool to find
so
out.
let us see each other right after this.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
Famous NommyP, umkabayi kamakusazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE. My name is Moocee on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
It's exactly 1 minute after the hour 9 o'clock, and these are your news recap on some of the headlines that you missed when we began the show. On your first news recap, On your first news recap, Julius Mkhwanazi's arrest. A significant development emerged in the ongoing Blue Lights saga with the arrest of Julius Mkhwanazi, reportedly becoming the fifth individual arrested in connection with the matter. The case continues to attract attention due to its illegal public interest implication. The arrest indicates that investigators are continuing to pursue leads and expand the scope of the case. Authorities appear committed to examining all individuals potentially linked to the allegations. The latest move could open the door to further investigations and legal actions. What's next is the court processes are expected to continue and investigators may pursue additional leads. Further details could emerge as the proceedings unfold. On your next news recap, ANC election deadline. The ANC is facing mounting pressure to meet the IEC election deadlines while also addressing an internal dispute in the Eastern Cape. The timing places added strain on preparation for upcoming local government election. Electoral deadlines are critical for candidate and organizational processes. Internal disagreement can affect campaign readiness and party cohesion. The Eastern Cape dispute has become a key issue as the ANC seeks to present a united front before campaigning intensifies. What's next is party leaders may seek a resolution to dispute. Election preparation will continue under tight timelines and attention will remain on compliance with the IEC requirements. On your last news recap, South Africa's election environment continued to evolve as the MK party expelled 2 members with immediate effect, while the DA announced mayoral candidates for Mthethwa and Ray Nkonyeni. Both developments reflect efforts by political parties to strengthen their position ahead of the polls. The MK party's disciplinary action signals internal restructuring and message control. At the same time, the DA candidate announcement provides voters with a clear picture of the party's municipal leadership plan. These moves form a part of a broader preparation across the political landscape. What's next is the political parties will intensify campaigning, candidate selection, and internal reviews may continue, and voters can expect increased election-related announcement. That's all we have for your news recap. If you want to share your thoughts with us on these headlines, you can use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. 4 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock.
So guys, it turns out to go to the architect that built Nkandla apparently has to pay back 147 million back for unlawful upgrades.
Yo.
I would wake up stressed.
Yo.
I would.
For unlawful upgrades.
Yeah.
Unlawful by who though? By whose standards? By whose
So remember, whenever you build, you're gonna have to go and declare and make sure that your plans are okay. Like Yonginde has to be approved.
Yeah.
So now, can we get back that 147 million rand?
So the Zumas did not declare.
It turns out apparently they didn't, but the story goes as follows: that the special tribunal has ordered the former Nkandla project architect and principal agent Minentle Makaya to repay more than 147 million to the National Treasury after finding that his conduct contributed to substantial financial losses during the controversial security upgrades at the former president's Jacob Zuma private residence.
Yo, nka consider go ipola guys.
Yeah,
like I've never been suicidal, but nka consider go itsa.
But just to unpack the tribunal findings, the tribunal ruled that Makaya's appointment by the Department of Public Works did not comply with procurement laws and policies, thus declaring both his appointment and contract invalid. So Judge Karen Pillay found that he authorized and certified expenditure that contributed to fruitless and wasteful spending, including over-designed structures, above market costs, and improperly certified payments.
Yo, 100 million.
Minentle.
I don't have enough years on the world to be able to pay this off.
Yeah.
I don't have enough years on the world.
Because the questions will be asked, okay, the money that they used, to do these upgrades, where is it coming from? And what kind of upgrades are those? Because already Maimane was fighting Zuma to pay back the money that he used on Nkandla. Now there were upgrades that were used, and that money cost over 147 million.
Yeah, because when it comes to the cost, the Nkandla project was initially approved at approximately 27.9 million, but eventually ballooned to more than 216 million. Can I say this? Can I say this one more time? Initially,
did he not use 215?
Yes,
216. 216 million. So investigators have found that several additions went beyond the security measures identified by security agencies, including accommodation units, summer tunnels, parking facilities, landscaping, roads, air conditioning systems, and widely scrutinized a fire pool.
Yeah, I remember when the specs came out of the
fire
house.
pool.
Banele. Like Ntlwele wa bona 2 years only under lockdown. Bona ne you would forget.
Hey, but
I mean, Zuma made sure by the time kids were most students are present. Yeah, fatal.
Yeah.
And this is not somewhere in Joburg or Cape Town or Durban. This is like rural areas. KZN, my dude. And you have an underground tunnel.
I mean, for someone who spent a lot of money building his house, I mean, this is like his man cave, by the way. You know, man cave, he knows, if I die, I know I'm going to die in a palace. Yeah, my
Crazy.
Yeah, but with regards to the special investigative unit, the ruling follows a lengthy investigation by the Special Investigating Unit, which was authorized to examine procurement and expenditure linked to the Nkandla upgrades.
Yeah.
So the SIU sought to determine whether contracts were awarded fairly, transparently, and cost effectively to recover losses suffered by the state. So because there's just a whole lot of money is being spent, it ends up muddying the water, so you don't know what's what. So in terms of shared responsibility, while holding Nkandla personally liable for
look at those numbers: 147,269,444 rands and 6 cents.
Yeah, I just had a Zuma moment.
I was about to say. Yeah.
Listen carefully.
Listen carefully.
147,269,000,000 and 400. Listen properly. Listen properly. Listen properly.
Do you think that was a stunt or he did that on purpose? Or like he genuinely was like...
No, you know what's the problem? Like I'm looking at this, ne?
What
and
Trevor
I'm seeing
said,
these comments.
Trevor said, it's true, because it's not only Zuma. I remember I think it was Balegambete, during Parliament hearing. Yeah. So what they will do is to put the actual figure number and write
in
the
words.
number in words.
No, so I think that writing it in words came after the Zuma thing.
It has been done like that.
Suggested. I think
it has been done like that for quite some time.
No, but I'm not sure. But what I heard is that the writing it in words came after that Zuma thing, because speechwriters would write out the figure in numbers and not in words. And so to avoid that, guys, from now on, because we know that our dignitaries, chances are they don't go through their speeches before, bakopana speeching more. Rather write it out in words so that we don't have the same thing.
But still mess up.
But do you think this came after Zuma though?
I think so.
Nah, it didn't.
I think so.
So I know, for example, in science, let's talk vectors, ne? Acceleration, speed, and whatnot. So the number 1 in, let's say, aviation, that's not allowed. You can't just write 1 unit like that. Either you're gonna have to write 001, because there could be a mistake where you were intending to write 10, but then you forgot a 0. So it always has to be in 3s.
Yeah.
Always has to be in 3s.
Yeah.
But
so
you forgot the 0, 10. Okay.
Yeah, it happens where you think you typed it in, but then now the number 1, I don't know if this is 100, this is 10, or this is 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to write it in 3s. So even in the space of writing, there is a standard format.
Okay.
There is a standard format. Because I don't think Uzuma's the first one to mess up.
He's not. Even Angie Mthethwa. I think it was, last year when she was, reading in detail the numbers of NSFAS and how much is expected to be given, to the department. She messed up. She messed up because she mixed the numbers. Because again, if someone is writing a script for you and then they put that million and then next to a million there's a trillion next to it. And then you're like, okay, because till today, guys, there are people who don't know how to determine or see the punctuation marks, right? Because,
the numbers.
There's on a million there'll be a comma means there's your hundreds, your millions, your thousands, and tens, right? Yeah. So when it gets to that dot, it's like, okay,
what's a that's why I listen carefully. Million and thousand and hundred and thousand. Listen properly.
But so while you were saying, while they were holding Makanya personally liable for that money, the tribunal acknowledged that he was not only the only individual responsible for the project escalating costs. However, as the architect and the principal agent, the court found that he had a professional duty to protect the Department of Public Works from unlawful expenditures, and they failed to do so.
They did.
Yo, guys.
They did.
216 million.
Oh,
dude, like, do you understand the number of things Motu would be able to do?
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But let us know there in the comment section by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Shows. So much, of course, that we are still going to unpack with you. And then Miss Q came through saying we are going to watch Orlando Pirates and the Sikukune
nice
playing. They're going to be playing the second leg of the MTN 8. So
where are they playing?
In Orlando.
At
Orlando. So it's going to be a great match because a lot of people are going to go in numbers. Orlando is now starting to get the traction it needs.
Yeah.
Each and every time, whether they're playing with Moeketsi, like people come in numbers to watch the game.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Obvious.
Yeah. 4 days.
Biggest team in Africa.
4 days, my brother. 4 days.
Right.
4 days. But anyway.
I mean, speaking of Nkandla, there's a woman in Cape Town that fights for furniture after late partner's family takes everything. Gonke.
So her partner is late.
The partner is
late. And then the family comes. And they take the furniture.
Thing is, as a partner, you don't disclose Yonki into Guti. I bought this mouse.
Yeah.
So when I'm also feel Tata Yonki into, in fact, you're assuming. So Women's Month, guys, these things are things that we need to address and talk about. Duguti, how do we do this thing? Is it with the cruel or whatnot? But anyway, a Cape Town woman is reportedly fighting to recover furniture after her late partner's family allegedly removed the household belongings. The case highlights the practical and legal difficulties that can arise when ownership, inheritance, and a surviving partner's rights are disputed after a death. Right? So this morning we're asking who legally owns the disputed furniture.
Yeah.
So Mhlambe or Shatanga, right?
Yeah.
But you are living with your partner and then you cross over, or any one of you crosses over. But who owns the disputed furniture? That's number one. Number two, we're asking what rights does a surviving partner have when a couple was not married? And then number three that we will address is what evidence could help determine whether the belongings must be returned, right? So we're going to unpack this. But then in as far as the story goes, the woman says she is fighting for furniture after the partner, the family took the household belongings. So it is reported that the headline that came through does not establish whether ownership is decided by court or whether the belongings formed part of the deceased estate. So if there's no clear direction moving forward that this belongs to so and so, then it could just muddy up the waters quickly.
I mean, just before we continue, learning from watching X-Repo, I think this is what Utolan is emphasizing, to a lot of people, to say, guys, if you are living with someone, you're not married before, keep your receipts, because even the stores, they do keep receipts. They punch in, and at that time and that date, it's recorded that at this day he came through and bought this. Apparently it belongs to him, right? You guys did not sign anything to say whatever that we have belongs to all of us. If any one of us cross over, this belongs to to a certain person. So you will be shocked when you're living with someone, you're renting a flat gumnandi. The next thing, when you're no longer there or when you break up, someone's like, can I have my couch? Can I have my fridge? Can I have my TV? Can I have my bed?
It's better that way, because you break up and you know what you bought and you take what you bought, right? But now, Corner, it becomes a little bit difficult where there are some relationships where you as the partner, you decide, look, I'll pay for things that are tangible, like a TV, couch, and all of that. And then your partner pays for consumables like groceries. And then the day gets to Slugana, it's like, okay, TV yami. It's like, but how does this make sense? Because we both spent more or less the same amount of money. Yeah. It's just that my money went towards things that are perishable. So, manje masis Slugana, you're like, I'm taking my TV, I'm taking my couch. No, let's touch the and cut the couch in half.
It's a tricky situation.
But I fed uputi.
Yeah, that's the problem. Uputi naye went ekhaya. No, akathulanga, because
I'm saying he's dead.
You know about puti, sometimes they go endlini M4 in the fridge lapha. Yeah, because ezinye izinto it happens with situations such as load shedding. Ukuthi puti ugesa ukho. Then how Puti relays the information to the family is how they're going to handle it going on. To say, in the fridge la kwami. Fridge ga Puti le. Okay, sicela ukubeka. And then something happens later. Then the family sticks with those words that uPuti said ukuthi uthe ifridge yakhe le. Uthe isofa lakhe leli. So we can come through and take whatever that belongs to our brother.
I think I hear that more and I agree, right? But I think, sure, that one is less likely to happen. I think what takes place, or what happens, is that, and I give out because it's not right. We find that even Mookasi, situations like that. But I think the assumption here is that the man is the provider. I think that's the assumption, just in society in general.
He bought everything.
Yeah, you're the man, so clearly this is your house. These are your cars. Or maybe they're not your cars, and you bought your wife or your partner a car, and you bought the house. So the assumption is that Banele, ke studio sa gago se. Maureen has no say here. And not knowing to Maureen le tablet, the mouse, and everything. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But never ribu, I get it, because we're using them. But the assumption is here is that just because you're the man, clearly you're the one who bought these things.
Yeah.
So into zikabhuti. So I think.
But why be petting ale yondlela le?
So that's where we're getting
to. If
uTumsane
goes, ne?
That's where we're getting to.
And whether usile le ntombazana zona nayo or not, it's like I'm fit. Because he's so fit.
Sure.
Spend time. And I don't even know what happened. I can't even dispute and say, not unless I was there.
So now when we get to the dynamics of family dynamics and relationship dynamics and sibling dynamics as well come into play here. Because of how society is structured, Mr. B, the pettiness is there for some reason, right? Especially if maybe muthoga go nasa bereki.
Yeah.
You know, uhleli la uputhi bekakhala ngawe wena. Uputhi bekakhala ngawe, you know, those types of things.
Yeah.
Right? And then ke ntho gore ngiyazithatha lento zika puthi. When we are strayela futhi wena. Wena bonga ngondla uputhi wena. You know those types of things. Or wena ke lokile tsa butu akatse. Tse ke tsa butu tse ke di tsaya tse. And sometimes you find it's girl on girl. The husband's sister is the one, or the sisters are the ones who are paid where you come from. Yeah, uzinzi no neli. He baba say when I'm on when I talk about it.
We'll show you.
So I think it comes from that mindset and that conditioning that the man is the provider of the household, and so by virtue of that notion, he's the one who has bought all of these things. One understand, not knowing what the agreement between the couple was. Baby, when I tell listen to as a physical, I'll handle the month to month perishables and all those kinds of things, and I'll pay rent and I'll pay electricity and I'll pay the water. I'll buy the food and things of that nature, right? But it has a lot of dynamics, I think, behind it that contribute to how does the family of the husband view the lady that the man was involved with, right? The other one is that one, the legal one. Were we married? Or when our customary law does recognize traditional and customary weddings as official weddings.
Yeah.
But there's also the umkipito. The African wedding.
Yeah.
Where now by law
6 months.
Yeah, by law, it's because you guys are cohabiting, and it's not me, it's the law that says that. After 6 months, the law recognizes us as a married couple. So by virtue of that, the law says, Palisa Mamokhale was here last year, Mthethwa was also here. The first preference or the first point of reference is the person you are living with. So and now you are saying and for
the fact that they were just taking possessions, not indlu or anything, means
they know.
that
No. There's some knowledge behind it. Vele, we can't take the house because we can't fight it legally. So it is going to be a losing battle. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I think she is in her right to fight for these things. I mean, we could also argue and say, you'll buy other stuff. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But also, you look at how the economy is. Guys, we're living in Ramaphosa's economy here, and it's not easy. People are struggling. People who are doing well in life are struggling. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like not in a bad way.
It's an oxymoron.
It is, Mr. P. But it's like but like guys, Rona self Momo Studio, our microwave went dead a couple of months ago. And it's challenging to buy a new one. It's like, guys, do we really want to get it fixed? Let's just buy a new one. But it's like, iron is like 900 rands. Iron, guys, you won't understand that if an iron breaks in the household, it's like, guys, Roza 1,000 for iron. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So the pettiness is very petty, and she's well within her rights to be fighting for these things. Laili Frigi, Laili Katlari, the thing that
they were
puts
living together for quite some time.
One understand that.
You were not there, guys. Now you guys want to take these things. But
I fed this guy.
A central question is whether the furniture belonged to the woman or her late partner, or the both of them. Relevant evidence could include receipts, bank records, photographs, insurance schedules, messages, and testimony showing who bought or possessed the items. The administration of the deceased estate may also affect how property is identified, valued, and distributed. So according to the article headline supplied, the late partner's family took the furniture, and the Cape Town woman is fighting to recover that furniture. And I think the family, they are fighting a battle that, they will lose, because people use, force, and they intimidate you. When if you try to do anything, we'll come for you. So we are going to take what belongs to our brother, and please keep quiet, because they see the woman as if like you're well off, you have a car, you are living in Cape Town, you have a flat, and things like that. So you can actually afford those things. So they take advantage. You could man, Uputi has had a microwave. So I say come and Tinas na microwave. Asambe so tati microwave
family dynamics. Family dynamics. Those kinds of things.
So you see, that's why women should be empowered.
Okay.
No, there's a law. There's law that protects you.
It's not even about women empowerment or male domination.
I can't take what belongs
to you. Guys,
I
get it, but in terms of having an equal hand into this whole thing. Ne? It's like uputwe nommyP. Thengwe yimi lezi zinto lezi.
Yeah,
you get what I'm
they
saying?
would
So
fight. They would fight.
sure, but it would be well within her rights of saying, but there's into. Here's the proof. Here's the receipt. I bought these things. Okay, so mina manje mangisebenza le ngihola imali kabhuti. You see what I mean?
I would look at it. It's that conditioning and that mindset, Mr. B, that the man is the provider.
That's why it has to change. Because Osvaldo was touching on this. So if women now earn money, it then means even responsibilities shift and change, right? Yeah.
It's very interesting.
There are things that can be, taken out of proportion, because I've seen when we talk to our friends, our family members about our current partners, they will use that. Because till today, there are families who still blame, the death of their, kids, siblings, or family member because of what the brother said. So, and then when the brother now is no more, it's like you killed our brother.
Remember that funeral we went to?
It's sad.
It's sad. It is
very sad. It's very sad.
I mean, I was talking about this with a very cool lady. I think yesterday or two days ago, that let's say I'm dating someone, right? And Replomilia's machita and we're having food or whatever, and then I tell you about her. Hey, Mr. P, man. Hey guys, this lady's giving me problems. Or we're having an issue in our relationship. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm venting and I'm complaining, right? Because you guys don't know her, your idea and your perspective of her is based on the things that I've told
that you've told us, yes.
Well, I understand. So you're painting and drawing a mental picture based on the information that I'm providing.
Yeah.
And now, I ke so that picture remains, right? And now when you eventually, maybe if it does happen, when you meet this lady, you are meeting her with preconceived notions of the picture that you drew by virtue of the information that I provided.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because you don't know her. You don't know her. Even if you try to be objective and go in with a blank slate and be like, okay, maybe Moocee ngwana batho. And what is the likeliness of a lot of people doing that in society? It's very low. Very, very low. I would argue 1, 2, maybe 3 out of 10 people would say, that's fine. Let's see what she's like before we draw conclusions, right? And so you're right, Mo. The things that the family would know is based on what you say about her, what you tell them. One understand. Only to find ngwana wabatho is the complete opposite. Rona be re kilo tsa thabantshe. Lezi into zingaqolani lezi. Lezi siyathatha into zingabhuti lezi. One understand. Vooka se yetla mo vele ke Moocee re leletse gore fridge we rekile. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like no, guys. Fridge we rekile. Yes, he went and bought it physically, but I gave him that 5,000 to go and buy that fridge.
But even if it's a case of untengele.
Oh yes.
He bought it for me.
He bought it for me
like
a car, like I mentioned earlier a second ago. Yes, the money did come from him, but the car is mine.
He bought it for me.
What do you mean? You know, so like those family dynamics and interrelationship dynamics is just crazy to navigate, Mr. B. Very crazy.
Which is very interesting. But as we are wrapping up this conversation, you can let us know what you think right there on the comment section. As we are continuing and just looking into this matter, you can let us know your thoughts right there, because there's some of the interesting things that we still need to unpack after the break. And this is, of course, entailing some of the things that are happening in our social media streets, because the Limpopo Boy has addressed the leak video and the professional impact that it had on him. So that's what we're going to be discussing when we come back from the break right after this.
Yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna, gasping when she see the commas, laughing to conceal the monsters. I feel like Kanye when he lost his Donda. When my father left me, you were there to heal the pain that conquered. I never pay you back for what that meant to me. Some scars just fade physically, but never leave mentally. It's weird when people spiritually connected turn to enemies, and memories turn to villain origin accessories. And I'm the bad guy yet again. Spent so much time trying to find who the victim is. It's probably both of us, but neither one is giving in. So here we go again, throwing punches at each other's ribs. Gunshots sting like a buckshot. The pain hits deep, it's like my heart becomes a blood clot. Love dots, you're unblocked. Just to get this message, hope you get it on your bus stop. And then the bus crash, your true intentions unmasked. This should have been a fairy tale ending, but you uncast. I know it hurts bad, but you know you deserve that. We'll never have the life we once had. Hey. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Hey. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I wish my brain had a hard drive that I could reset. Wish I made the right decisions, but it's hard to reject. Moving on, but shit, you got me on both sides of the fence. Left your mark forever, that's without a scar on the flesh. Wish that I was sick and didn't hit the bar when we met, and spent my money time with you just to be in this debt. See you happy somewhere else while I've been filled with regret. Try to find someone to blame, but it's just cause and effect. Hey. I thought that was the truth, cause nothing lasts forever, that's except for me and you. Young and unaware of all the shit that we would do. Try to make it out alive, but didn't make it through. Your parents probably hate me, but my mom still always asks if we're getting back together, even though it ended bad. Forward thinking, haunted by the habits of my past. Precious moments with you, girl, you even met my dad. And any girl after you won't ever have the pleasure. So I guess it's part of why it's hard for me to ease the pressure. So many years, so many times I can't remember. Fear I'll lose them all forever. Hey. Yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I can never get away. I can never get away. I can never get away.
Exactly 35 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock, you're still hanging out with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. It is your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of our positivity here. And you know that you can connect with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live on YouTube. We're also live on Underground Radio. To enhance the experience of listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show, you can download the app, which is both available on iOS and Android. Dial the number 060-493-3226 for the voice note to share some of your thoughts. Before the break, we said we're going to be getting deeper and of course unpacking Limpopo Boy addressing the leaked video. He issued a statement and he went on and spoke to people, and then Shai, the man who is married to Mthethwa, also addressed on a live video. But let's get into the video and hear from the man himself, addressing the leaked video that we all saw that was trending last week. So let's get into the video and hear what he had to say.
How's it been, man? How crazy has it been, man? Yeah, how's it been the past few weeks?
I could say me bro guy. But yeah, what happened, or whatever happened, my guy. It wasn't easy, my guy.
When did that video take place? Like, is it this year?
Of course.
Oh, it's this year. All right.
Yeah, so it happened that day. A video leaked. One time. So yeah.
That day.
The day the video leaked earlier on.
Later
was the action.
Later.
No, earlier on was earlier on. Yeah. From when it leaked, obviously.
Yeah, so it leaked on that day. One time. At the 8th SIMULCAST. Yeah, so hey, my brother, I don't know what happened. Even today, I'm still asking myself, or we saying and run this thing because
who leaked it?
Hey, bro, I don't know. Even now, I'm still asking myself because what happened after that video, ne? And then we were on the way to.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Take
Nah, you should stop playing games with us. What is he doing? I'm a Ramatita Peta. That's a chili to when did this video happen?
The action.
That's funny.
But did you see the smirk on his face? Mark to the actions like.
Look, funny. I mean, when I came across this video, I feel like this is what everyone, would do, especially on a platform like Moeketsi. Yeah. I don't think you would go out there and say, but you can killing video. I mean, that itself, it would say a lot of things about you. Yes, we do have our foolish moments.
Did you say leak or?
Leak.
No, because I'm asking, because he does say he took the video, but in terms of leaking, he won't say it.
How do you leak something in your own page? That's the thing. Because leaking is like, I send it to someone, it's fine. I'm going to post that video page SEO. I don't know, is there anyone who has leaked something on their page?
Yes. I could leak something on the Moocee Mist page right now.
Donald Trump has done
that. You are naked.
Yes.
You are naked.
Yes.
And then you post a video on your page.
Why is it so surprising? Just because you wouldn't do it doesn't mean that people wouldn't do it. Mo, we need to shy away from wanting to impose our individual standards onto people. People do it. What do you mean? People want their 15 minutes of fame.
For someone at like the level of the magnitude that he is in.
Absolutely, completely. We're not just because it doesn't make sense to you. It doesn't mean that someone else could not do it. People have leaked stuff on. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying it's possible. How khana the possibility of it? It is completely. Kim Kardashian went on Tyra Banks and bought her a dress after the leaked video with Ray J, and she wanted to just like don't be like I know you're gonna go there, but like go there very softly. So and Tyra was like, I'm not concerned, bro. Yes, thank you for the dress. It's beautiful, but what happened? 20 years from now, your kids are gonna see the video of you and Ray J. And you are a willing participant in it. What do you think propelled the Kardashian training or part of their propelling into the media empire that they are right now? What do you think helped that?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Just because it doesn't make sense to you. Why about to ban a cartoon? Let me ask you that. No, I exactly. Why do people drink Gombion? I've seen a man literally buying Gombion. Just because it doesn't make sense to you means not that it's not possible. Why you? He will take you there. Let's go. I will even buy it for you. People want their 15 minutes of fame just because it doesn't make sense to you more. And when you wouldn't do it, it doesn't compute when for you. Means not that it's not possible. Young 16, 17, 18-year-old girls, why do you think the adulterated film industry is so big in the world? Not even in a region of a country. Because these guys who are propelling and who are in charge of this industry will tell you, at 28 years, you're old, chief. You're old. We're looking for young girls want to be OF models out here. Because get to fast. They know after 5 years, when at the age of 26, 27, you're getting your smarts now. You're seeing being one of these girls who are doing this is not a good thing. They know there's an 18-year-old somewhere out there who's going to want to come into this industry.
So when you reckon this was a career move?
I'm not saying it was. What I'm saying is Mo is disputing it as if It's completely out of the picture. Like, it's not possible.
Man, this guy
It
knows
is
better.
completely
He
possible.
knows better.
It is
But you
completely
see,
possible.
another thing you mentioned is that he didn't know she's married.
So he says.
Yeah.
So he says.
He says he didn't know, and he also explained because they asked, okay, how do you know the girl? It's like the girl is a social media influencer, right? And she was at the Limpopo balcony mix that was happening. So after the mix, they hooked up and then they booked and they went to the place. After going to the place, they asked him, why did you actually take the video? And I think the video was cut, so we still need to go and watch the video because this was uploaded yesterday, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right? So when he explains, it's like, whatever that happened that night, it was quick because emotions were high. It was immediately after the balcony mix, right? We go there because they're asking, but this girl, why Atlapa? You know, she was, it was after she has, birthed. So he was like, no, guys, I get it. We were, from the concert. And then after coming back, we were refreshing. So that's when the moment of the video took place, took the video. And then from there, that's what he says, Uguti, the video was leaked on his pages. It's not him who uploaded the video. Because for me, I feel like he should know better. He uploads each and every time on his page, but why would you upload such
people
thing
have
on
done
your
ridiculous
page?
things, and we've always thought that they should know better. People do ridiculous things out here. I'm not saying that's what happened, and I'm not saying he uploaded it, right? Because Queen is coming on the comment section and he says, I really also don't think the guy would do that intentionally.
Yes.
Because he has a brand to look after. Absolutely, sure. But guys, industry is industry. But someone said that for a great piece of art, or most, if not all, great pieces of art in history come from a place of hurt or trauma. And if you really think about it, how can Negro spirituals, where do they come from? The 400 years of slavery of black people. The great music. Also, like a Sunday, we want to be heard. Play soulful music on Sundays. We want to feel those heartbreaks. Most great pieces of art come from some form of trauma or hurt. So, but industry, more harm but there's no way you could be normally and be a creative or be an entertainer or normal or sharp when like you're okay when you're a functioning human being. All right, there's no way, there isn't. To some extent, Mr. P,
So the question is, who is?
I mean, a lot of people have seen, sometimes in so let me find my own man cave and do those things.
What do you mean?
But now, you know what he said on the podcast, ne?
Yeah.
Say, sharp, they went there to the balcony mix, and then after that, he took both his phones, went to go chill with these dudes, fellas.
Okay.
Then someone within his circles, because he keeps saying, I don't know what happened, but someone within his circles posted the video.
Yeah.
And then when he got a phone call like 20 minutes after, Uteman Chita, what are you doing? Because I'm seeing this thing online.
Yes.
He then went on to check what's happening, and then he found Guti was logged out. Locked out.
On his page.
On his page.
Yeah.
So then he goes to his other phone and is able to log in. And then he takes the video down. But now, this now raises suspicion of, okay, you've got two phones. The first phone, in fact, because he says both of them have the same account.
Yeah.
You can log in with both. So ngapa you are locked out, ngapa you still have access. So someone within his circles posted that video.
Yeah.
But how is it that if you are locked out, meaning that either the password has been changed or maybe he meant logged out, I don't know. But he mentioned, I know I was locked out. How is it that the other phone still has access to his social account?
I mean, considering that these social media platforms when you are logging in, there are so many, security passes that you might be given, like options, because there are people who have the same account but with 2 numbers, because now it gives you the option to have the same account with multiple numbers. So maybe that phone has a different number but it is locked in. So this one, he was locked out on this number that he had, right? It's possible. Okay. These are the possibilities that I'm talking about.
No, two possibilities.
It's possible.
Possibilities.
Disputing the possibilities
but
is...
one thing that I can also add is the downfall most of the time, right? It's those that we hang around. Because I know, Nami, one day, if
was Skomota there?
Skomota. Because balcony mix Limpopo, like it's because they have to be there.
Is it speculation?
But we
Skomota is the one who posted. Yeah, speculation.
It might be. It might be because now there was a podcast. If you can go back to Richie B podcast, Skomota mentioned that Limpopo once took his girlfriend. Right, so this will date back to some of the things, and has gone to.
But guys, he's using an iPhone. In what industry do you not secure your phone?
There are so many artists out there who are not tech savvy and they don't even know how to use their phones.
Why last thing like no phone, no, your girlfriend can touch it.
Why? Because they'll see.
No, like even if there's nothing there, you're going to find what you're looking for. You are. I promise you, Mr. P. Now anka khofa phone yaka. Haina next. My phone has nothing. I don't have. I'm single. Don't understand. I'm not dating anyone, but if you are to look closely, you're going to find that somewhere, if you take hard enough and you have the time,
so something is there.
Something that you're looking for, you'll find it. If you look hard enough, you'll find it.
So if I'm looking for nudes, I'll find it.
I don't have nudes,
because just to repeat your words, if I look hard enough, I'll find them.
Now you'll find it even if it's not there. You'll make up something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I'm sorry. I want to feel bad for him, but I don't. I don't feel bad for him. I don't.
It circles. And I don't blame him. When we are out, or you went to perform or somewhere, we are out there, we are playing. We have like a group of friends around us. It's excitement. Like energies are high, guys.
I'm sorry. I want to feel bad for him, but I don't.
The next thing your phone ends up with someone else. They're taking pictures. At the end of the day, that person is drunk. Now they bring all of the memories. They bring all of the head that you've caused them to say, "I man, video. Let me post this.
Why is your phone not on you?
Let me post this video."
So now,
why is your phone not?
It
on
happens.
You?
It happens.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but why is your phone not on you?
For various reasons. I get it now. Can I be Mr. Possibility, Linda? It's possible. It's possible.
I grant you that.
It's possible.
Possibilities.
It's possible. And it happens all the time. And because it happens all the time, I've seen it myself. And almost everyone has access to it. Now, that's also a variable because of the nature of the business that we do. But come a time where
you have
there's a studio phone
and your
my phone is mine.
Yours is yours, absolutely.
Right? Because right now I can't do nudes because I know it's a shared thing.
Yeah.
And I can't wait until I get my own phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's not a thing that phone was shared. It's a fast moment that happened on that day. He doesn't share his phone with anyone. This could have happened any day, but just because it was a balcony mix, I was with friends. Maybe that was said to him.
So as judges,
no, phone. Obamba random. Phone.
But that's on him, though.
Because that's exactly. That's why I'm saying boldly. Even I genuinely want to feel bad for him. Genuinely, I really, sincerely, I want to feel bad.
But when
I
say that's on him, I'm saying.
Yes, fair.
And unfortunately so.
And I mentioned
probably it's something that he does on a regular basis.
Well,
it's just that this time around.
Now this is a lesson not only for him, but
he even
for
said,
it is a lesson. But ukubamba randomly, I don't think we can chastise him for that.
Absolutely, I do.
Why? Wait, guys,
hot take, yeah, kakajeko. I had a hot take in the last 10 minutes. This is my hot take.
That's what he said.
Results.
We take a lepar.
These are the results.
I mean, guys, I'm Limpopo Boy. Why not?
These are the results.
I'm Limpopo Boy.
Get on it. You cannot tell Asia le compo not traveler Asia. You come back. I'll chastise him based on this, right, Mr. B? And this is something that I was telling Oz last week. We were talking off camera, hanging out when he was with us during the day, sometime last week. You are a brand. Working in a public manner, you are a brand. The three of us are the faces of the Vooka Breakfast Show. I don't care what you say. You are the face of the Chronicles.
Yeah.
Moeketsi, my man. Man, who is he? Man, who's Nerissa? Nerissa from underground, man. Moocee missed the guy with the bracelets and the glasses and the hats. Vooka, man, Mr. Vooka. You know, we are called Vooka most of the thing.
Yeah.
Are we not?
We are.
Are we not called Vooka? Randomly so. Walking home or walking wherever, getting food or wherever, passing by randomly. That guy knows me at night, guys. It was about
chicks know you.
It was 10:30 at night. I was walking alone. I was walking home. He's like, "Oh, yeah, Vooka." And you know, at night you have to be careful when people call out, "Hey, Vooka." Vooka. At night, no one knows me. Who are you? When you Peter Vooka, you are a brand, Mr. B. So by virtue of that, you should be careful. I'm sorry, but these are the unwritten and undisclosed laws and rules of the space. You are a brand. You can't be randomly hanging out and spending time with random girls and hooking up. You have to be careful. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it or you can't do it, but you can't be doing it. You can't be doing it.
No, but answer this question.
Khobamba is not an issue. Bamba all you want. Khobamba randomly. Because clearly, as he says, this was a random thing. Moocee, Mist and Mo were on the decks and they killed it. You remember that girl from Simba walked up when I was playing that song. Yo, who's that guy? Right? Everyone excited. As you are now. That girl is like, guys, can I? What's happening? Can we hang out? Hey, where are we going after this? No, guy. These are the results.
Take the girl, go home, don't take
randomly hooking up with girls that you don't know. Now, so find out the girl is married. Now, it's a video. Why it's a video? Why are we taking videos in the bedroom behind closed doors?
Look,
you don't know this person. This person is a virtual stranger to you, Mr. B.
That's a trophy.
That's why, what are we doing?
I need a trophy.
That's why sometimes our personalities, they bleed into the brand that you are. I'm a vlogger, for example, and it's a habit. I'm a vlogger, right? It's a habit. It's a habit.
A bedroom vlogger.
When something nice happens, my instinct tells me, pick up the phone. This is a moment that you need to for yourself. You need to record for yourself. Yes. I mean, there are people who keep records of themselves having, intercourse with other people because they enjoy watching those things.
Okay, that's fine. Enjoying yourself.
I put a camera.
That's fine. Video. Yeah,
exactly.
The thing is like Omashampa.
Yes.
Omashampa.
That's what I do. That's my livelihood. I'm used to that. So for me, I'm like, you know what? This moment I like. Let me record and I will keep it to myself. I'm not recording for that. We are not always recording for a purpose of posting.
I'm
vlogging for myself.
Vlogging is for posting purposes.
This was a great night.
How do I vlog? Remember that vlog is a video blog.
Exactly.
And blogs are what? Are they not posted?
They are posted.
Exactly. So by virtue of the term itself,
my force of habit.
I disagree.
By virtue, are blogs not posted, Mr. P? Whether in a niche community or publicly so, are they not posted?
So the word vlog or blog.
Sure.
Are you saying it's public? Because I've shot a lot of vlogs that I've never posted. I don't want to post them.
Yeah. But by virtue of the term, when we say we're blogging,
you're writing.
Yes, and you are going to publish the writing.
The intent. You've got the intent.
To publish, right?
Yes.
And later, when the term vlogging was coined, it was derived from blogging.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And it is, you are creating content in video form, but in a blogging sense, in a vlogging sense.
But question is, do all vlogs or blogs go public?
The intention here is to
What if
publish.
it's just a video?
That's why.
Then Resa iberekisa body blog.
That's why.
We get a video.
Bona, I'm a content creator. Okay, let's use content creator. I love creating content for people and for myself.
Sharp.
And when I'm in the bedroom, I would like to create content for who? For myself.
And then don't
This is
expect the rest
content
of
for
us
me.
to feel bad for you.
I mean, if my friend
Don't
posts
feel
that
bad.
video,
Don't-
I'm going to feel bad.
No, don't expect the rest of us.
Feel bad for me, guys, because someone invaded my privacy.
Yeah, but then
My friend invaded my privacy.
You are a public figure, chief. You are a public figure.
So he's saying all public figures should not have these videos on their phones.
Yes, absolutely, completely.
No,
you
guys.
don't know what's going to happen. Phone ya gago e tlo latlhega re le ko rent show. Phone ya gago e tlo latlhega. Gona no we are planning on going to Durban for the 48-hour thing. Phone ya latlhega.
It's my way of having fun. It's my way of having fun. So
Like,
if
I'm
you
sorry,
see
Mo.
videos of me having, encounters
Yes,
with
these
so
are the
many women.
repercussions. These are the repercussions.
Why-
Katlego
okay,
Maboa
wait, now why
was
would you post?
ostracized.
Let's say-
Katlego Maboa was ostracized for a year.
Okay.
A year by virtue of a video. There were
Let's say I find
remakes,
something.
funny remakes of that video.
Let's say I find something on your phone that belonged to you, then I
Yes,
post it. I
yes.
take your phone and I post it
Yes.
on your page.
Yes. Why do I have it? Why do I have it?
It was yours.
Yes.
It was yours.
I'm a public figure.
Your girlfriend maybe sent you something like,
Yeah,
hey,
no, that's
babes,
not me, though.
that's for
Yeah,
you.
but that's
And
not
then
me.
now I come across that
post
thing
it.
and then I post it.
Yes, and the thing, the headline says Moocee missed girlfriend, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But that's not me. That's not me.
Yeah, the problem is
But
why
the aim here-
would I go
the
through
aim
your
here-
phone and post your
But guys-
private things?
In conclusion, right? So I need to ask a few questions. Do you think what he did in terms of him taking a video before
Hooking up with a random girl as well.
Okay, let's start there. Hooking up with a random girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you say that's
I
wrong
chastise
or
him
that's
for it.
right or that's
I chastise him
neither
for
wrong
that.
or right?
I chastise him for that.
Okay, you
I
chastise him. What do you
completely.
think, Mo?
Nah, he's not wrong.
I believe Uguti, whatever he does it ngowakhe.
It is
Right?
decision.
Whether it's a random girl or
his
he
choice.
went and chose to go to reach a summit somewhere, a peak, that's on
That's
him.
you. Right. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Number two, the video going public.
Public, yeah.
Right? He says no involvement, but it was posted on his account.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I still chastise him.
Okay.
By virtue of willingly having participated in the making of the video. You are creating
No, but
the
you see-
opportunity
you see
and the
here-
possibility of the video being leaked.
But the reason I was asking about the first one is, what if someone leaked photos? So he
But-
comes out and
Yes.
he says, someone leaked a photo of me and my daughter.
Yeah.
Big brand, man.
Hear me. Someone leaked a photo of me and my daughter.
What's the context of the photo?
No, just at the park. Nothing incriminating or whatever. But the thing here is that someone came through and invaded my privacy
Sure.
and posted a photo of me and my daughter.
Fair.
So that's what I'm asking, not the contents of
The contents apply here.
No.
You can't put the other outside of the other and detach them. I'm sorry.
Okay,
it doesn't apply.
so what if on my socials now a photo of me
NommyP.
gets leaked? Yeah.
Yes.
Are you gonna blame me?
No. That's why I get it. The context and the content of what the picture is. If it's a random picture when a Limpilo leja ice cream or a self a Limpopo aja ice cream or adlala le ngwana, do you think it would have caught and created so much buzz the way this one has? This one caught made the rounds on social media because of what it contains. Umashampa wena mo video o tsamaya le ngwanyana o sa meeting vele it will create a buzz.
But that's
It'll
not
create a
but that's not what I'm asking.
I hear what you're
Because
asking, but by
the first
virtue of
one,
the
the first one
content-
you answered, Uguti.
Yes, I chastise him, absolutely.
For the fact of hooking up randomly.
Yes.
Now I'm asking, someone leaks an item,
Absolutely.
a document
Yes. Belongs
to you.
that belongs to you.
Yes.
Is that your fault?
It's not.
Can you chastise me for that?
It's not.
By
It's a
virtue
document.
of the content.
It's a document.
The content. What the document contains.
It's my ID that was leaked.
Or your salary.
Guys.
My payslip.
Yes, it don't matter.
I know it will. I'm asking Uguti, should I be ridiculed?
By extent, by virtue of having willingly participated in the creating of that content and the type of content it is, you are partly to blame.
No, but
You are partly
it's
to
true.
blame.
I created the content where we
Yes.
took a selfie eating ice cream.
Yes.
So I'm to blame for that.
Yes.
You are not to be blamed.
So in other words, what you're
Yes.
saying is that, do not take any content, because if any of it leaks, it's your fault.
Not do not take any content. Do not take any content of this nature.
No, you see,
this nature,
no,
Mr. B, because guys, do you think the public would have cared if Limpopo Boy was dancing in a video, was with his child?
I mean, that's what
if that lady Nathi and it's his sister, do you think people would? Do you think this kind of that kind of content would have made the waves?
Hence, when I'm trying to separate matters here.
That's why I get it. By virtue of the content itself, what the content contains, Mr. B, you can't detach the two.
Okay, so what if we get another video leaks out
of him doing what?
Dancing or eating ice cream?
We're not concerned.
Question is, I know you may not be concerned, but I'm asking, will you chastise him for that?
No, because
why not?
Because of the nature of the content. Here, I'm chastising him because he willingly participated in content that is explicit.
Look,
I'm chastising them
think we are breaking the boundaries of privacy, because now if you have
that's what I'm talking
to
about.
Stretch it, someone comes into your house, maybe you have something that belongs to you personally
Cassette,
in your bedroom.
VHS.
Then Mthethwa takes a picture and then posts that thing.
You are a public figure.
You are invading my privacy.
It doesn't matter.
The reason there's privacy is because we are keeping things to ourselves, guys. We are human beings at the end of the day.
last week, Mo, I told Oz, by virtue of being a public figure, we agreed on this. We have said it the last time. By virtue of being someone who works and functions in the public space, there is a percentage and a portion of your privacy that you are giving up.
But you said a portion.
Absolutely.
But in this case,
people are going to jump boundaries, Mr. B. People don't recognize the boundaries. It's a personal versus professional. How the public?
So if someone snaps a photo of you at a hotel, or they manage to plant a hidden camera,
yes,
and then
they are crossing the boundaries. They are.
No, I'm asking if someone does that.
Yes.
And then they take a photo of you bathing, and then that photo gets leaked.
Yes.
So.
Someone invaded. Someone. That's a different thing.
But that's what we are saying.
Limpopo guys.
Yes,
he's a willing participant in it.
But even if, let's say, I'm looking at, because I've started working out, I'm trying to see how buff I'm becoming.
Yeah.
So I snap a photo of myself, and then someone comes through, invades my privacy.
Nature of the content I've been saying for the past second.
No, I'm telling you now. Okay, I take a photo.
Things check.
No. I'm checking myself out. Okay, how do I look? Right? Yeah. That's my photo.
Let me ask
That's for me.
And then later in the same day.
Someone leaks that photo.
No. Before leaking, later in the same day, you are with a random girl. I've created the same circumstances. Somewhere, somewhere, right? You hook up a random girl, right? Earlier in the more gallery e ke dinepenyana tse 6 nyana we chebile gore mara I bona vie man ke yone man ibilo tsa le video wa flex a get sharp later that day wa hook up ngwanyana wa batsa phone ya gago she doesn't have the pattern or the fingerprint, but by virtue of how phones are, camera key opens the camera, takes the video ka phone ya gago, and you willingly participate in that video lele mashampa willingly, and why kids you're a public figure. Why kids sharp? I get excited. That's what you said, Mo. I get earlier. Okay, hype, Nathi. People are going crazy over Vooka. Hey, Moocee missed Mr. P. Hey, lyric. Hey, Mo, son of Mother Nature. Hotewa video. You are a willing participant. I'm sorry. You are a willing participant, as opposed to someone secretly shooting a video or taking a picture of you, someone who is invading your privacy. And let's be honest, the public does not recognize boundaries when you are a public figure. They don't care. People are interested in the private moments of your life. That's what people want.
But that's the point exactly, because you keep mentioning people invading your privacy, right? It's my phone, Nike, for whatever reason.
I grant you, someone did invade his privacy by leaking this video.
But that's what I'm asking, because
but I'm chastising him for the kind of content that he created.
But that's why I asked the first question. Do you chastise him for what he done?
Yes.
For what he did?
Yes.
In terms of the content.
Hooking up with a random
now
girl.
I'm asking.
And equally being a willing participant in the video.
100%.
Yes.
That's why I asked the first question.
Yes.
Yeah.
The second question is, it being posted.
Yes.
If he claims, or if he didn't, is it his fault? No.
Didn't post.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Should he be ridiculed for that?
Not ridiculed. I'm not ridiculing
I'm asking, should he?
No. I'm not ridiculing him. I'm not ridiculing him, right? But I am chastising him because he's a willing participant. And had he not been a willing participant or that kind of content, we wouldn't have been here. Next one, phone high, so immediately video. Don't do that. Please phone your one. I delete at same time. I look at the photos. Whether I get Samsung, get Android or get iOS,
But you see, this could have been his girlfriend.
It doesn't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. Look, I decide because spring is upcoming, let's go skinny dipping with my girlfriend.
Go skinny dipping. Don't take content of it.
No, it's my phone. It's my life. I will do that.
By virtue of
But now, if someone comes through in your bedroom, they forcefully enter. Go safe, really safe, and then they take out whatever it is, a memory stick, and then they find this video of us skinny dipping.
Yeah.
You guys invaded my privacy. Someone invaded my privacy.
Fine, I grant you that. I don't dispute that. They did. They did.
And I think in this case, they also invaded his privacy.
I grant that completely. That I grant you, Mr. B. What I'm saying is, unfortunately, the undisclosed, the unofficial rules of functioning in the public space, guys. People want your private moments, Mo. But off camera, people want to know. They do. There's this time last year, Mr. P, when we were experiencing electricity issues. This one time you did the show and you were showing people I'm one of those people. I don't want people to know what I do behind closed. No, none of us. But people are interested. They want to come and hang out. Gents, what do the broadcasting boys do on a Friday? Like Ali DJ, Moocee DJ. What's happening behind the camera? Like who's article? Hey, Mang Mang is in the house. Hey, shout out. Hey, Miss Q Rab just walked in. Hey, Mapule is here to get them. They want to see the things that we don't publicize because we are public individuals. We're public figures. People want to see that. So by virtue of that,
do they want to take those things out?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Why do you think there are X-rated sites that are dedicated to celebrities only? Why do you think that? Pamela Anderson, the video someone Khaledi so gore wena go skipping ba motareke camera e zoomang ko Bramfisher but just fela go lo shoot until gore you are on a private island on a private yacht with individuals ba gago you're in a circle for by virtue of that ke tla camera go spend 80,000 ke batla bona gore mo skipping se go tsagalang. What do you mean, Mo?
So in his case I'm just going to come and defend him because ezinye izinto we know ukuthi okay, like I'm going to let the moment flow, and then I know later this video is not for social media purposes. I will delete the video. Unfortunately, sometimes if we're at a place, that's when someone comes and then they see something in your phone and they decide to post, and then you now trend because of what has happened. So I feel like most people do those things. It happens, excitement, but when you come back into your original thoughts, like I don't want to keep this thing. Let me delete this thing. Unfortunately, he was too late to delete because someone
had posted
before. So him saying he didn't post it and coming through and saying, guys, whatever that happened in that room was supposed to stay in that room because someone
or on his phone.
Yeah, on his phone. So someone comes into my phone and they post my content, guys. Like I'm not the one to be blamed.
You are complacent. That's the word I was looking for.
But Miss Winner,
that's the word I was looking for. It's complacency.
You're looking at the aftermath.
Absolutely.
But I need to somebody in process. Yes. Remember here we're trying to dissect if whether or not.
Just don't be part of it. Don't be a part of it. Don't be. If you are a brand ambassador of a certain alcoholic beverage, don't be taking pictures. Just don't do it. Don't be part of it. I don't take pictures ever.
But you see these pictures. If I take these pictures in my own room. That's fine.
That's fine.
But if I'm taking pictures as a brand ambassador in public at a club,
you are a brand ambassador even behind closed doors. You are a brand ambassador even behind closed doors. Katlego is evidence, guys. Katlego was fired from Espresso because of something that was happening, a private moment that was happening behind closed doors. What do you mean?
So when I brand everywhere you go, you are in your man cave. You are
chronicles.
Guys, we are human beings.
Chronicles.
Before being a chronicle I am a human being
I don't
before.
dispute
Guys,
that.
can I
But
express
you
the
are
person
the
that
brand.
I am?
Mr. B, go tsamang ko teng. We kitse gore o Vooka.
So namanje,
Maybe you guys didn't realize.
So Mongabamba, you still a brand.
Ke Vooka. Ke Moocee Mist.
No. There's Moocee Mist.
Ke Moocee.
There's a brand that's Moocee
And then
Mist,
there's you,
then
bro.
there's you outside of there.
Unfortunately,
That's when you wear that brand. You
Brian,
wear the brand.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, optics matter here.
So me,
the optics matter.
me and my wife, ne?
Who is this lady?
No. Close doors.
Ke mang wanyana o tsamang le Banele wa go Vooka? Who is she? How worthy is she? What does she have that she ene?
But Samaya is wrong because you said closed doors. You mentioned closed doors.
Yes.
So I'm with my
Private
wife.
party.
Closed doors. Closed doors.
Yes.
Right? It's for us.
Yes.
It's not for the public.
It's not for the public.
Yes.
It's not for the
I
public.
grant you, Jadu
Yeah.
So
That's why we bought this big yard. Because we know for whatever that happens, it's because of we are expressing ourselves
guys,
privately.
We're
not publicly.
video little mashampa, but know that you are at risk of that content being leaked. You are a public figure. Just know.
Look, every content
is at risk.
Is at risk.
It's the
Every
nature of the content.
Yeah.
The nature of the content is what's going to create conversation. The nature of the
let's say,
content.
for example, people take text because now there's AI. Now people can crop out pictures. Are you telling me that there's something you want to say to someone, and then you're like, the first thing you think is, "Ish, I'm a brand. I cannot say this thing," because there's someone who can take a screenshot and crop the conversation that you were having, and they
take
post
it out of
that.
context. Absolutely. Completely. What are you talking about?
Now, I say, look, we've established number one, whatever he does against Katsaki, private time, that's on him.
Yeah.
Whether it's someone else's wife, unfortunately, we can't control people.
He didn't know even.
He didn't know. So
Stop playing with random girls.
I mean, I'm meeting someone.
Stop playing with random girls.
I'm meeting someone.
Exactly. You don't know who this person
are we
is,
supposed
guys.
to meet? I'm single.
You know that
I'm
you are
looking
public
out.
figure. There's people who are going to want to bring you down. Honano Ribu Waso, 332 episodes in of the Vooka Breakfast Show. People want to see the Vooka Breakfast Show going down. What do you mean? Wahana?
No.
Wahan.
I'll never get
completely. So what do you mean? You are Limpopo Boy. You are touring Asia like no one's business. You are touring Europe like no one's business. Oh, Mangwena also call Limpopo so that you make it out. You're earning millions. People are gonna want to bring you down. What do you mean?
Are you saying this is a case of Delilah?
I'm not saying that's that.
How do
that's
you know everyone is out there to bring you down?
Because by virtue of not knowing, stop playing with random girls. Stop playing with random girls.
So if I meet someone, I'm a single public figure.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm looking to find someone.
Mo, can you please take a picture of you? You know, Kota Festival. You remember, we have evidence. Hi, what's your Yo, hi, Kota Festival. Hi guys, hi. You'll take the picture. Hi guys, it's an innocent picture. It is.
No, it's not, because when it's leaked, it's like
people can take it out of context.
Yeah.
I'm complacent because I willingly participated. Limpopo Boy. The reason I'm chastising him because of the leakage is he was a willing participant. He is complacent because of having that nature of content in his personal phone. You are complacent. That's complacent.
There's things we can't control.
You are complacent, Mr. B. How can Shapa Morini so? I'm complacent because I'm watching. I'm sitting here idly by Wabita.
But you see,
I can be chastised by being complacent and sitting by and
but
not
here we're
doing
arguing
anything.
two different things. When you're coming through with the aftermath, unfortunately,
yes,
because of the events that
actions that he
happened,
took.
this and this and this will unfold.
Yes.
But what we're saying, or I'm saying, is that look, there's a thing called privacy, and everyone has a right to privacy, whether it's actual privacy or digital privacy. Everyone has a right to that. So if his rights were respected, none of this would be happening.
When like public opinion matters here. Do you think the public is concerned with like privacy?
I mean, if I come through and explain,
do you think people are concerned? Do you not think that people are going to want to investigate further and find out if he has other videos?
They will also want to know what comes out of me. Did you post that video and why did you post it? You're working with big brands. Why would you do that?
After
my explanation is more important than
we are his defense attorneys anyway.
I'm sorry guys, I genuinely want to feel bad for him. I do because he was such on a high, guys. Like Raizam Shimanole was there, bruh. Like his star was shining very bright, Mr. B. His star was shining very bright. And once you get to that level, there's certain things that you can't do. Unfortunately, these are the rules of the space, Mr. Mo. Unfortunately, even in your private moments, you always have to be concerned, Mr. P, looking out. Unfortunately.
You guys are
That's a lot of
spacing. I mean, look, the fact did he forcefully do something to the girl?
No.
Did he grape?
No.
He didn't, right?
It was consensual.
It was consensual. Shooty, it was both. Even no shooter. It's a different case if, let's say, I'm with someone.
It's a hidden camera.
And then it's like, but I didn't give consent to this. So, hooking up, consensual. Shooter, consensual. Unfortunate, look, poster. Look, poster is where the conversation now lies, where his privacy was invaded.
These are the results. Unfortunately, people. We don't care. We don't care, brah. Like Mo. Here's the thing: you are disputing something that is not going to change ever in the industry. It will never, ever change, guys.
Someone can get arrested for this.
It's fine.
Let's just say you leak photos or whatever it is. Even if it's a photo of me eating ice cream, that's a criminal offense.
Exactly. Here's the thing, Mr. P.
So how is it? But he's a victim here.
I'm not saying he's not.
But say it, he's a victim.
No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm not going to say it because
I understand you saying he's not.
No, now I'm chastising him.
But
I'm part of the people who are chastising him because why other content ole mashampa?
Sharp.
Why other the video ole mashampa?
Unfortunately, I did it. Unfortunately, I did it. Yeah, but I was victimized.
So you're crying victimhood.
Yeah,
you're complacent. I'm sorry. I find you wrong.
No, but someone stole. Someone stole from me.
Fine.
That's not fine.
Avoid stealing. Don't partake in those kinds of videos. Prevention is better than cure, guys. In these kinds of instances.
You know how phones get stolen and all of that.
Exactly.
So to avoid that, don't own a phone.
No. Fair. I grant you that analogy. I see that. I grant you that analogy. So what risk? The repercussions of taking that kind of content is this. You'll find out that brands are going to leave you. So it's fine. Take the risk. It gets a risk. Working at night, Mr. P, you said it the last time when I was leaving studio. Leaving the studio around this time is not safe because you're at risk of losing your licenses, your phone, the merchandise that you have in your bag. It's a risk that I'm taking. Walking around, having a car, depossession, it is a risk that we're all taking and we're gambling with. So by being a willing participant in these kinds of content, you are at risk of it being leaked, especially because you are a Limpopo boy, especially because you are a public figure, someone who functions in the public space. People are always interested. They are always interested. So you are complacent. Where I'm chastising him, Mr. P, not because he's a victim. Yes, you are a victim completely. I grant him that. He is. He's a victim of his private, being leaked, right? And his privacy being invaded. That I grant him that. But he's also complacent in being a willing participant in that kind of content. And by virtue of that, I am chastising him. I am, because prevention is better than cure. We could have not gotten to this point had he said, why what's a video? Why what's a video?
I mean, I'm going to give it to him for the courage he took to go to Moeketsi, right? And let people know, because I know that now this video, like, the numbers are crazy because people want to know for a fact that they followed him. And one thing I like about South Africans is that many of them, they would see someone who's a public figure who has traveled the world, and if they will defend you. So many people are coming through and they are defending him and say, okay, we understand, Mfana. In the entertainment industry, things like these, they happen. There was Buster 929, he didn't know this was going to happen because he thought it was a private event. He was with kids, and then these kids, they took, footage. The next thing, the footage was out there, and then he was cancelled. Right, but looking ahead, refusing to be defined by a mistake, Limpopo Boy remains focused on his work as a brand and his commitment to giving back to the community of dancers that he mentors. He intends to continue representing Limpopo and his own independent brand, DA Brands, and looking towards future opportunities like major tournaments rather than seeking traditional employment under other people out there.
Let's
all the best to you.
It's sad, man. I feel bad for him. I do. I feel bad. On the other hand, guys, Limpopo Ntwana, to some extent we get it, Ntwana. We get it. By virtue first, and when we have these kinds of conversations, especially about hooking up. Just stop hooking up with random girls. Especially if you're someone, like, guys, we work in the public. 332 episodes in of the Vooka Breakfast Show. People are going to go back to the first episode. Who's this Moocee Mr. is making the rounds on TikTok. Who are you? More people are going to want to know what you do behind closed private doors. They are. We're more interested in the things that you do in private than you do in public. Because in public, you're going to want to paint a beautiful, great picture.
Role is soon.
So sharp guys will see you on Monday. Sharp. What happens?
People should know the law, guys. Sue people. We've seen. But to sue you for just saying words. Things like this, you can sue someone very badly.
First advice, take it from Moocee Mr. Take it or leave it. Stop hooking up with random girls that you don't know. Secondly, stop taking videos lele mashampa. Just stop.
Get content.
Just stop taking videos lele mashampa. O mashampa. O tsa video. And bona dia tsa madili too. O mashampa. O tsa video le ngwanyana random. Ngwanyana or random. You don't know this girl. Exactly. What khazega. Guys, these girls are going to throw at yourself. They are, especially when you're on that level, guys. These girls are going to throw themselves at you. And it's perpetuating, saying, no, Mara, maybe Nayet, this is what he do. It's perpetuating the culture of randomly hooking up.
He said he'll continue to represent Limpopo.
Yeah.
So is he going to continue hooking up with random girls?
I'm just joking.
No,
but yeah,
anyway.
This is where we're going to be wrapping it up. But the video is out. Limpopo Boy went to Podcast and Chill. You can go there and have your own thoughts. You can also come through because the conversation does not only stop here. It continues across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. And we can also maybe send your thoughts through voice note. Through voice notes 0604933226. That's the number that you need to dial right there. And from us, this is where we're going to laugh and leave you guys. It's a beautiful Friday. This is how we are wrapping up our week and the last day, of course, last Friday of August. It was nice. August was a very good month.
Absolutely.
Now we're looking forward to September.
Absolutely.
Yeah, guys. Winter. Bye, winter. Thank you so much. You haven't been great whatsoever.
Yeah.
We're looking for, guys.
We're on to spring now.
I'm a week and 2 days away from growing up.
A week and 2 days.
A week and 2 days away.
Yep. A countdown has started.
It has. It's crazy, man, and I'm excited. I don't know if we were going to be
time
out
flies.
at the exactly 2 weeks ago it was Mo's birthday. It was a month away from my birthday. Like now we're about less than 2 weeks. So I don't know if we're going to be out at the Kota Festival. We'll see.
Yeah.
The Soweto Kota Festival. But if we are, that we'll absolutely inform you and give you all the content that we would have taken. Legal, clean content, guys. But if not, I'm going to be at a wedding on the 5th and 6th on that weekend.
Yeah.
And then other things might happen. Right? Recap it out. I will share the pictures if there are pictures and videos. But this weekend, Mo is playing.
You'll leak the pictures.
But Mo is playing this weekend, Deep House.
Yeah.
He was
Where?
asking Michato.
All the best, guys.
8 to 9. 8 to 9. 8 to 9. Mo is playing. It's a Deep
How about
House.
hip hop?
He was asking me if they play Amapiano, and I've told him, but I was like, I don't know Amapiano. Unfortunately, guys, go meet Chateau on Saturdays. It's a deep house and old school, an old school house Saturday, and then on Sundays they do like soulful R&B vibes. So it's going to be out there. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a vibe. I don't know. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting something that's happening this coming weekend, over the weekend. But we'll do a recap.
24 minutes after the hour, 10 o'clock. This is where we're going to love and leave you. Thank you so much for being with us till we see each other next week, same time, same place, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your Friday morning.
Bye.